Assalamu alaikum. Welcome students. Today we will discuss about types of functions. In previous classes we already discussed about functions, and in that library functions are there and user defined functions are there. We already discussed about this. Now we will see the types of user defined functions. Types of user defined functions. User defined functions, or in general we call these types of functions. Function is, we already know, it is a sub program. When the program is large, at that time we divided the program into small programs. That small programs we call it as functions. These functions are independently we can develop, we can test it, and we can compile them. And whenever we require, we can use the function in our program or in other programs also. We can use this. Now we see there are mainly 5 types of functions are there. One is functions with no arguments and no return types. Functions with no arguments and no return type. No return type. This is one type. Second, functions with arguments and no return type. No return type. Next, third one, functions with no arguments but with return types. No arguments and with return type. Return type. Fourth one, functions with arguments and return type. With arguments and return type. Fourth one is recursive functions. Recursive functions. These are the 4 types of functions. Functions with no arguments, no return type. Functions with arguments but no return type. With no arguments with return type. With arguments and return type. Finally recursive. Now we will see one by one. Functions with no arguments and no return type means we are calling the functions in that the functions cannot have any arguments. There is no arguments or no parameters in that, and they cannot return any type also. That is, here with arguments and no return type means arguments, we are passing arguments here, but there is no return value for that. That function cannot return any value. Here no arguments, but here arguments, we are not passing any arguments, but that function return one value. It returning some value. Here we are passing the arguments also, and the function returning the any type, it returning one value here. It is recursive function. Recursive means the function is repeatedly executing that. Now we will see one by one. With examples, we will discuss about this. Just for example, for no return and row. Function with no arguments and no return type. Example, we will take one function. We will give any name. For example, addition or subtraction. Any function we can take. Greater number y greater, here this function, in this function only we are calling Let's see example for function with no argument and no return type. First, void. Now we want to display 10 numbers, 10 natural numbers. For that, how to return that? Natural. I am giving the function name natural. We are using for loop to display the values. I is less than or equal to 10. I plus plus. Here, cout I. This is one function here. See, in this function, it can when we call this natural function from any program or anything from calling function, it will not taking any number, any argument. There is no parameters are passing here. While it executing this, it just executing, it displaying the natural numbers, 10 natural numbers. For loop, we know how to working of for loop. I is equal to 0. Initially, we are initializing I value to 1. Condition is I is less than or equal to 10. Until the value is less than or equal to 10, it will execute this code and keep on it incrementing this. Here, it display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until 10. After that, it will, after displaying 10 numbers, it will come out of the for loop. Then there is no any instructions here, there is no return value here also. It will come out of the function also. Then it will go back to the calling function. Here there is no return value, no parameters, no arguments we are passing here. This is one example for function with no argument and no return type. There is no return type also, no parameters also. Clear? Now we will see another type for function with arguments but no return value. For that we will see. Second one, with arguments and no return type. No return type. We will take one example. Here we are passing some arguments, but there is no return value. For no return value means we are return void. Void means here it is not returning any value. Clear? Void, for example, sum I am taking here, sum. It will just adding two number. It will taking passing two parameters here, int x, int y. We are passing here. Now here perform some actions. That is sum means we will declaring one variable here. Let int result. Here now result is equal to x plus y. Finally we are displaying the output here, cout. Result is within double quotation, the result is result. See, in this example, this function also there is no return value, but it contains parameters. It reading two parameters while calling the function. In that we are passing two parameters, two arguments here, x and y. They have some value. Passing the parameters means before passing the value, before passing any variable, it should initialize with some value. Otherwise, we cannot pass the value. Here some example while calling the function, how we write calling the function maybe some values x comma y we are passing. Here before that we are initializing x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20. Maybe when we call this function, at that time it will come to here, it will execute this. Here it is int result, it is a local variable. These are the global variables. Here not in this function. Outside the function which we are declaring, that is global variables. Inside the function they have only local variable. Within this we can use this. Now result is equal to x plus y, 10 plus 20, result will be 10. We are displaying the result. The output will be, the result is 20, sorry 30, result is 30. It not returning any value here, just it will taking the parameters, performing the action, then after that it will display the result, come out of the function. It will go back to the function, calling function. Remaining code will be executed in the calling function. Clear? This is it taking arguments but no return value. There is no return value. This is example for that. Now we will see another example for with argument, with no arguments but some return value. Third one, no arguments. No arguments and with return value. It will return some value but it's not taking any parameters here. For that we can take any example. For example, we are writing one function int greater. Here we are writing function to know the which one is greater number. If a is greater than b, here it will return a. Okay. Return b. See, in this program, the return type of the function is int. Int is the return type. There is no parameters passing here. Here within this function directly it using the parameters, without parameters using the variables. These variables are global variables which declare already in main program. From there only they using this variables. Here it will checking the condition. If a is greater than b, then it will return a, value a will be written. If it is not true, then it will return b. Or same thing we can write using if else also. If I write using if else, then you will understand. Else return b. This is, see, I am not using flower brackets here. If you not use any flower bracket here, means after within the if condition, they only one statement will be executed. Only one. Here also only one statement is executed. If more than one statements are there, then we should include the flower bracket. The statements could be right within the flower brackets only. Clear? See, for example, in global variables, we are giving a is equal to 5, b is equal to 10. These are the values were given to a and b. It will come here. It will check a is greater than b. 5 is greater than b. No, it is false. It will come to the else part. It will return b. It will return value b. Here, maybe if we say the statement of the function, how it will be? Maybe like this: great is equal to greater. This function we are calling from the calling function. This value will be returned to the great. Here, great value become now b. Great value become now. That will we can whenever we want we can display that. Clear? Otherwise, if a is equal to 10, b is equal to 5, it will come here. When we call this function, it will come to the function here. It will check if a is greater than b. Yes, 10 is greater than 5. Yes, it is true. It will return the, execute this. It will return the value. Once it will execute, it will come out of here. Again, come back here. Here, now great value become great is equal to 10. Here 10, it will display. a value here it was written. Clear? This is no arguments with return value. Here arguments are 0, return value is integer type. Clear? Now we'll see another type with arguments and with return value. Fourth one, with argument and with return value. Same thing, we can take any example. I am taking int only. Some int x, int y. Here it will, we are displaying one int result is equal to x plus y, return result. This is the function with return value and with parameters. Parameters also we are passing, return value also passing. For example, if we say in program calling function a is equal to 5, b is equal to 10, we are calling the function in that r is equal to sum of a comma b. We are calling this function. Whenever this code is executed, it will come to the function. Here it will execute this. Here within this we are declaring one local variable, that is result. We are adding x and y and saving that value in result. X and y is here 5 and 10. 5 plus 10 is equal to the result become 15. Then it will return this value. Here once it execute, it will come to the, again here it will come here. Here now become r value become the result. What is the result? 15. R is equal to 15. Now in the main program, the rest of the codes will be executed. Like this, it contains return value and parameters, both. Or same thing we can call without return value also. The result we are displaying here only, no need to send. Depending on the programmer, how he required, he write the program. Clear? This is the with arguments and with return value. Next one is recursive program. Recursive means nothing but repeatedly we are calling one function until the output will come. Until the output final value will come. That is recursive. Recursive, if we say the definition, recursive function is a function that calls itself. Same function calling itself. The process of calling a program by itself is called recursion. Same function calling itself, the process is recursion. The function which calling itself, we call that as recursive function. Recursive function. These things we study when we are writing the program. You already studied these recursive functions also, that is in bubble sort, search algorithms. In that we are using this recursive. By using recursive function, we are using that search of the element or sorting the elements we are using. Well, we see the writing the program, we will see these things. Clear? This is about the types of functions. Types of functions mean nothing but, in that there are 5 types are there. Calling the function with no arguments, no parameters. Second one is calling the function with arguments but no return value. Third one is calling the function with no arguments with return value. Calling the function with arguments and return value. Finally, recursive function, that is calling the function itself, that is recursive. This is about the types of the function. If you have any doubt in this, you can ask me. In next class we will see the next topic. Thank you.